The phrase Alhamdulillah, commonly translated as praise be to God or all praise is due to God, holds profound significance in the daily lives of Muslims and Arabic speakers around the world. Rooted in Islamic theology and Arabic culture, this phrase embodies gratitude, humility, and recognition of God's blessings. Like many other phrases in the Islamic tradition, such as Inshallah, God willing, Alhamdulillah serves not only as a reflection of faith, but also as a linguistic and cultural expression of human experience. To understand the depth of Alhamdulillah is to explore its spiritual, linguistic, cultural, and psychological implications. Linguistic origins and meaning. Alhamdulillah is composed of three key elements: Al, the, Hamd, praise, and Allah, God. Together, these words form a phrase that means all praise belongs to God, or all gratitude is for God. The word Hamd refers to praise and gratitude offered in recognition of God's perfection, mercy, and generosity. In Islamic theology, praise is not limited to good times, but is a constant acknowledgement of God's wisdom, even in adversity. This phrase is recited regularly by Muslims in various contexts, such as in prayers, daily conversations, and whenever one feels thankful for blessings received. However, its meaning goes beyond mere verbal expression. It is an acknowledgement that everything good in life, whether wealth, health, success, or even challenges that provide growth, comes from God. Spiritual and religious significance. In Islamic tradition, expressing gratitude to God is a fundamental aspect of worship. In fact, the first verse of the Quran, Surah Al-Fatiha, begins with Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen, which means praise be to God, the Lord of all worlds. This establishes Alhamdulillah as a foundational expression of faith. Gratitude in Islam is not just about thanking God for material blessings, but for everything, including life itself. It reflects a believer's understanding of God's omnipotence and the realization that every aspect of existence is a gift. Gratitude in Islam is divided into two types: gratitude for God's blessings and gratitude for God's wisdom in adversity. For instance, a Muslim might say Alhamdulillah after receiving good news as a way of thanking God for His mercy. At the same time, Alhamdulillah is also said in difficult times, reflecting faith in God's wisdom and a belief that challenges are part of a divine plan meant to teach or test. The Prophet Muhammad is reported to have said, "Amazing is the affair of the believer, for there is good for him in every matter. If he is granted ease, he is grateful, and that is good for him. And if he is afflicted with hardship, he perseveres, and that is good for him." This all-encompassing gratitude demonstrates a believer's trust in God, recognizing that both ease and hardship are part of life's journey, and that God's wisdom governs both. Cultural use and everyday expression. Alhamdulillah is not limited to formal religious contexts. It has become an integral part of everyday speech among Muslims and Arabic speakers, used in a wide variety of situations. For example, people often say Alhamdulillah when asked how they are doing, even if they are facing difficulties. In this context, it reflects a sense of contentment and gratitude, despite life's challenges. Saying Alhamdulillah serves as a reminder to focus on the blessings one has, rather than the difficulties. In daily life, Alhamdulillah can be heard after meals, to express thanks for food, or after completing a task, to acknowledge God's help in achieving it. Parents teach their children to say Alhamdulillah from a young age, instilling the habit of gratitude early in life. It has also been incorporated into cultural expressions outside of strictly religious contexts. For instance, even in non-Muslim cultures influenced by Arabic, the phrase is used to convey relief or thanks. The universality of Alhamdulillah is one of its most powerful aspects. Whether a person is celebrating, recovering from illness, or simply reflecting on life, Alhamdulillah serves as an appropriate response, covering a wide range of human experiences. Psychological and emotional impact. The act of expressing gratitude, whether through prayer or casual conversation, has been shown to have profound psychological benefits. Saying Alhamdulillah fosters a sense of contentment and peace by shifting one's focus from what is lacking to what is present. This practice encourages a positive mindset, particularly in difficult times, as it frames adversity as part of a larger, purposeful plan. Psychologically, gratitude reduces stress and enhances emotional well-being. When one acknowledges blessings, even during hardship, it provides perspective and helps maintain emotional resilience. Studies in psychology suggest that practicing gratitude can reduce anxiety and depression by helping individuals focus on positive aspects of their lives. The Islamic practice of saying Alhamdulillah encourages a habitual gratitude that has similar benefits. It reinforces the idea that no matter what happens, there is always something to be thankful for, whether it is the presence of loved ones, the air we breathe, or the strength to endure. For believers, Alhamdulillah is not just a tool for mental health, but an act of worship and a way of cultivating a deeper connection to God. By consistently acknowledging God's blessings, they maintain a sense of spiritual mindfulness and closeness to the divine. The philosophical dimensions of gratitude. From a philosophical perspective, Alhamdulillah touches on the concept of acceptance and submission to a higher power. By continually offering praise to God, individuals acknowledge the limits of human control and the vastness of divine wisdom. This reflects a deeper understanding of life's complexities and the need to trust in a greater plan. Gratitude in this context is not merely an emotional reaction, but a way of life. It encourages a mindset that looks beyond the immediate and tangible. When one says Alhamdulillah after a challenging experience, they are expressing faith that something greater will come from it, or at the very least, that the experience itself was necessary for personal growth. In this sense, Alhamdulillah serves as a philosophical reminder that both joy and suffering are part of the human condition, and both are worthy of praise to God. Furthermore, Alhamdulillah encourages believers to think beyond themselves. It is a call to recognize the interconnectedness of all life and the larger context in which we exist. The phrase fosters a sense of humility by reminding individuals that their successes are not solely their own, but rather part of a divine plan. Alhamdulillah is far more than a simple phrase of gratitude. It is a worldview, a philosophy, and a practice that permeates the life of those who use it. It teaches gratitude not only in moments of joy, but also in times of trial, shaping a resilient and hopeful mindset. Spiritually, it reinforces a deep connection to God, recognizing His role in all aspects of life. Culturally, it fosters a spirit of thankfulness and contentment in daily interactions. Psychologically, it nurtures a positive outlook and emotional well-being, encouraging individuals to focus on their blessings rather than their hardships. In a world where many people struggle with uncertainty, dissatisfaction, and a desire for control, Alhamdulillah serves as a powerful reminder to pause, reflect, and offer thanks for all that we have. By acknowledging that everything, both good and bad, comes from God, it encourages believers to live with humility, patience, and trust in the divine plan. Ultimately, Alhamdulillah is not just an expression of praise, it is a way of life grounded in faith, gratitude, and peace. If you're enjoying our content and want to see more, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and like this video. Your support helps us grow and reach more people. Also, if you'd like to help us produce even more frequent and high-quality content, consider contributing to us on Patreon. Every little bit helps, and it means the world to us. So, share with your friends, and let's keep this journey going together. Thanks for all your support.